Hello all, my name is Olawale Olariwaju, a research associate from the Cambridge Institute of Public Health. I thank you for the opportunity to share this review of physical activity and its cognitive health context in community-dwelling older adults. By the end of this talk, I hope to have covered the why, how, and so what of this review. Populations globally are aging, which means that more older people are living with disabilities and health conditions now than ever before. The better news is that there is strong evidence for the role of physical activity for the prevention and delay of long-term conditions such as stroke, osteoporosis, and diabetes. Also, physical activity has protective factors for maintaining brain health. A recent study showed that physical inactivity was associated with 20% of the Alzheimer's disease cases in Europe and the United States. But our challenge is that physical activity rates decline significantly over the life course, particularly in late life. This review is part of a comprehensive evidence synthesis of preventive interventions for optimal health delivered in the older age groups. In addition, this review is focused on physical activity to identify gaps and inform policies relating to aging well and cognitive health. We conducted a systematic review of reviews to explore three complementary areas. The first looked at interventions effective for increasing the uptake and maintenance of physical activity in older age. The effectiveness of physical activity for primary prevention or delay of dementia or cognitive decline in older age. The third looked at barriers and facilitators to the uptake and maintenance of physical activity in older age. So how did we go about a review? We searched multiple databases between 2000 and 2014 for systematic reviews in English from developed countries. Other criteria included community-dwelling older populations with a mean age of 55 years and over. We looked for populations with preconditions and disadvantaged populations. Included reviews were quality assessed using the AMSTAR tool. So what did we find? We found that a variety of interventions aimed at increasing physical activity uptake were effective in the short term. These included walking, exercise, education, counseling, center-based, and group activities. We also found that individually tailored interventions underpinned by behavioral theory were effective for long-term maintenance of physical activity behavior. Physical activity provided small improvements in cognitive function, but there was no evidence to show that it could prevent dementia or cognitive decline. We found that evidence on dose response required to improve uptake and brain health was insufficient. Finally, we found that uptake and maintenance of physical activity were influenced by predisposing, enabling, and need-driven factors. What does this mean for research and policy? There are areas that need further studying. These include finding dose-response relationships between physical activity and cognitive benefit, establishing interventions effective for the long-term maintenance of physical activity behavior, and further exploring physical activity behavior in disadvantaged groups. Our findings show that public health messages should be aimed at promoting an acceptable level of physical activity above normal daily activities in older people. We should consider barriers and facilitators to behavioral change when designing interventions to increase or maintain physical activity levels. I would like to thank and acknowledge the systematic review team at the Institute for conducting the reviews, the NIHR and Clark East of England for funding. Thank you for listening.